and welcome to Q Live Sport, brought to you by our friends at TalkSport. I'm Sam Homewood. It's Sunday, 23rd of September, and this weekend, Anthony Joshua successfully defended his heavyweight titles against Alexander Povotkin, and there were dominant wins in the Premier League for Liverpool, Manchester City, and Leicester. Also Burnley. Now, if you've played Q Live before, you may have joined in on Friday with our Crystal Palace quiz. You'll know that we had no winners. So tonight, it's a rollover. That means we're giving away £2,000. Pretty good, right? Here's the deal. I'm going to ask you 12 sporting questions ranging from easy to hard. You'll have 10 seconds to tap each answer, get 12 right and you'll win or split the cash. It's time for the game that stops the nation. Get ready to play. There are 8,000 of you playing. Here's Q1. What is the score 40-40, better known as in tennis? Deuce, deadlock, or set point? Britain won their Davis Cup tie last weekend without Andy Murray. They beat Uzbekistan 3-1 with Cameron Norrie winning his Sunday singles match. But what is 40-40? The correct answer is deuce. 7,300 of you sailing to question 2. Now, up next is a picture question. So look very carefully because your question is about to pop up. Q2. Which footballer is being grabbed by Vinnie Jones? Is it Dennis Wise, Paul Gascoigne, or Brian Robson? Just look at his face. Vinnie Jones won the FA Cup in 1988 as a member of the Crazy Gang with Wimbledon. During that spell, he played over 200 games for the Dons. But who's he having a feel of here? The answer is Paul Gascoigne. 7,000 of you still playing. This weekend, TalkSport have reunited Vinnie Jones and Gazza to share their most iconic moments and discuss how their rivalries influenced their careers. You need to hear this. Make sure you download the TalkSport Reunited podcast this weekend and find out what happened. Now, Q3. In golf, what is it called when a player scores 3 under par on a hole? Is that an albatross, an eagle, or a birdie? The Ryder Cup starts next week with Europe looking to regain the trophy they lost in Hazeltine in 2016. But what if you get 3 under? Do we know it? The correct answer is an albatross. 4,500 of you still playing, more or less half what we started with. But there's plenty of money on offer and there's a few of you left to win it. Q4. Where did Anthony Joshua fight Alexander Povotkin last night? Was it the Principality Stadium, the O2, or Wembley Stadium? Joshua knocked out Povotkin in the 7th round and looks set to face the winner of Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder in April next year. Time is up. The answer is Wembley Stadium. 4,300, lots of you knew that one. Q5. Who is currently bottom of the English Premier League? Huddersfield, Newcastle United, Burnley. The record for the fewest amount of points in a season is Derby County in the 2007-2008 season with 11. Unsurprisingly, they did get relegated that season. The time is up and the answer is Huddersfield. 3,100 of you playing as we enter Q6. In snooker, if a player pots red, blue, red, pink, red, yellow, red in a row, what score do they get? 16, 17 or 18? Tony Drago holds the record for the quickest century break. Only took him 3.5 minutes to achieve that, and that was in 1996. And the answer is 17. 1,500 of you still playing. Now, it's time for a picture question. Look very carefully because your question is about to pop up. Q7. Which football club's badge is this part of? Birmingham City, Millwall, or Glasgow Rangers? Northern Irish fullback and winger Shane Ferguson has played for all 3 of these clubs, but which club's badge is this picture part of? The answer should be obvious, because it's Birmingham City. Obvious to me because it's written in front of me. Not so easy for you. 1,100 of you playing. Right, now it's time for my favourite part of the show. It's time to see how much you really know about sport. My mate Alan Brazil from the TalkSport Breakfast Show has got a great question. It's tougher to crack than one of his famous nuts. This is the Alan Brazil Ball Breaker.
Brazil's Ball Breaker.
Which of these international footballers was born in Germany? Mesut Ozil, Miroslav Klose, Lukas Podolski. These three players have a total of 359 international caps between them, but only one of them was born in Germany. Who was it? Time is up, and the correct answer is Mesut Ozil. 332 of you knew that, which was only 28% of those of you playing. Next up is another picture question. Look carefully at your screens. Here's your question. Q9. Who is the scrambled up sportsman? Ben Curran, Luke Shaw, or Dan Evans? Ben Curran is an English cricketer, Luke Shaw is an England footballer, and Dan Evans is a British tennis player. But who is in this picture and who's all scrambled up? The correct answer is Dan Evans. 130 of you still playing. Here he is. His face not all scrambled up. That's what he usually looks like. He loves tennis, he does. If you love Q Live, Sam and Amy will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. with our regular quiz. They have £500 up for grabs, but right now you are playing for £2,000. So let's get back to the game. Q10. Which of these football clubs has played the most seasons in the Premier League? Fulham, Bolton Wanderers, or Leicester City? All three of these teams have played in the Premier League for more than a decade in total, but which club has played the most seasons? Time is up. The correct answer is Fulham. 39 of you left. We've got 2 questions to go. If you get there, you are going to earn some money. £2,000 shares well with 39 people, but I'm sure we'll lose some now. It's Q11. Which of these team stadiums has the biggest capacity? Manchester United, the Dallas Cowboys, or Melbourne Cricket Club? We've got 3 different sports based in 3 different countries. So there's a lot to think about. Not enough time to Google it. Time is up, and the answer, cricket fans knew it probably, is Melbourne Cricket Club. There are 17 of you playing. You have made it to the final question. You are just one correct answer away from £2,000. I could keep building this up and stalling, but for the 17 of you with £2,000 on the line, we'll probably get pretty furious. Are you finger sweating yet? All right, let's do it. It's the final question. Here we go. Good luck. According to official competition rules, which of these sports balls is the biggest? Squash, golf, table tennis. 3 very different balls as well. This is for £2,000. You've only got 3 choices. Time is up, and the correct answer is golf. There are 10 winners. Congratulations to all of you. You'll be sharing £2,000, which, if my maths is right, means £200 each. That's all right, isn't it? Not a bad way to spend a Sunday evening. Spend 10 minutes spending 200 quid. Q Live Sport returns next Sunday at 9 p.m. and regular Q Live returns tomorrow at 1 p.m. with Sam and Amy with £500 up for grabs. And don't forget, this weekend, TalkSport have reunited Vinnie Jones and Gazza to share their most iconic moments. Make sure you download the TalkSport Reunited podcast straight after this to find out what happened. And I'll be on the TalkSport Breakfast Show tomorrow going through the newspapers. That's the kind of thing you're interested in. Until then, I'm Sam Homewood. They think it's all over. It is now.